went to fucking Wisconsin. I'm good.
They went to Wisconsin.
I'm good.
What about, one of your storylines on the show, we saw your relationship with your mother.
Yeah.
Where is that today?
Oh, it's completely obliterated. Yeah, it is non-existent. And I will never have a relationship with her ever again. I will not. And I know people are like, that's so drastic. It's your mom. It's your mother. It's your mom. No, she's not. No mother would go on fucking Twitter and do me so dirty. I can't even imagine doing that to my freaking child. I have 4 little girls. I cannot imagine decimating them like that. For the whole fucking world to see. There's nowhere to go from there. That's it. Done.
It's like never is never.
Never. Yeah.
And does she know this? Like, does she try
No, she knows. She's very well aware. Yeah, we both are. In fact, one of the last things she ever said to me was, you no longer have a mother and I no longer have a daughter. So, yeah, no, we are done. Done.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I asked if I could get emancipated, but apparently I'm too old.
I think there's an age where that does stop,
Yeah, so no, we're done.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it just is what it is. You're okay with it.
Yes.
Things happen
and I
for a
will say
reason.
I got so much support, not really from my cast. They thought I deserved a fucking Emmy for that shit, which was very fucking real and not fake or acting at all. But the fans felt so seen by my relationship with my mother. And I had so many people reach out to me say, I have never felt represented on a housewife show like I do through you. And thank you for being vulnerable enough to air, because it was dark. My relationship with my mom was heavy. And it, everyone's like, why did you decide to film with your mom if you knew she was like that? First of all, I didn't know that was going to go that bad. I would have never guessed my mom would have said the stuff she said about me on Twitter, ever. But it's real. That's my life. And I'm going on a reality show. So why wouldn't I show that,
Well, I think that's why the fans did embrace you, because they really feel that you were real, that there was no airs of how you're going to play the scene, act wealthy when, you're not
I'm not wealthy
as the others.
But also, I'm not broke. Like, the fact that people are like, she's so poor. It's actually...
I never said that.
Well, a lot of people did.
Right.
Mostly, in my comment section. But...
Turn those comments off, honey.
Yeah. I am not poor. There is a very, very big difference between poor and, the top housewives, Heather Dubrow and stuff like that.
Yes.
I am not like
Sutton
that.
Strack,
Actually, no one on my
Heather
cast
Dubrow.
is even close to that either. Like, let's be real. Like, when I said, you're like the 1%, I corrected myself at the reunion. I shouldn't have said that. And then Lisa came out and was like, I am the 1%. Bitch, the 1% in Utah is $600,000 a year, so fuck off. But, like, I'm very open with the fact that, I don't have the same things. I'm not in the same financial situation, but I'm not fucking broke. I'm not poor. I was. We want to talk about when I was poor? Because when I was 19 and had a freaking baby and was living on pancakes and ramen, I was fucking broke and poor. There is a very big difference between that and where I am at now. So I've been there. I could be there tomorrow. They could be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't know. You just never know. Everyone's financial situation is ebbs and flows and their own business and whatever.
Just because people have money, it doesn't make them better than others.
And it also doesn't mean they really have money. There's
Correct.
a difference between saying you're rich and actually being wealthy. Mackenzie, shout out. But there is a very, very big difference between saying I'm rich and then really being wealthy, So.
We have Heather Dubrow, we have Sutton Strack,
Exactly.
and then we have
Monica Garcia.
We have lots of other people in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you dating?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I literally was just asked this question and I like froze.
Was this on your last interview?
Yeah. But she asked me something really interesting. And
I'm sure your interview with Melissa was much different than this one. We'll give a shout out to my friend Melissa Rivers.
She was amazing.
We love
and she
her.
loves you.
Okay, we love Melissa.
She loves you so much. She spoke so highly of you. She loves you.
Okay, we love her.
Yes. But she did ask me that. And she was like, I feel like, they're probably scared of you. And I said, the older ones are. And I get the guys in their 20s. I think that they think that they can handle me. But
like in your DMs, it's mostly guys in the 20s.
Yeah, like the people that want to date me are in their 20s, which is, it is what it is. And she's like, the older guys are, they're like, no.
And are you dating one person now, or are you dating,
I'm kind of just like figuring things out. I have so much on my plate. And I have four kids. I'm not dating.
That's a lot.
Like no one's met my children. We're not dealing with any of that right now. I'm just kind of, we'll see.
Right. So you save them so they meet the children when they're special.
Yes.
What's your type? Just curious.
I'm not picky.
Really?
I really am not. I feel like if I meet you and we have that connection, then we have that connection. I'm not like, he has to be 6'5", he has to have $1 million in the bank, he has to, I'm definitely not like that.
You're not.
I really just want to feel, this is what I'm looking for. You want to know my type?
Tell
this
us.
is what
There's
I want.
lots of people.
Yeah.
There's like 2 straight guys listening to this right now. So for the 2 straight guys all the way in the back.
I will tell you exactly what I want. I want to feel like I can unapologetically be myself and I will still be loved. That's what I want, because I did not have that in my last relationship. I felt judged every single day. I felt like I would never be good enough. I felt like everything I did was wrong, and I could never be myself without being reprimanded for it. I want to be in a relationship where I can sit there and say whatever I want to say and still have them be like, I love you so much. I want to be able to make a mistake and still be held. I want to sit there in all my flaws and ugliness and sit there when I have great times and just know I'm going to get the same reaction from that person no matter what,
That's fair.
Yeah.
We will wrap up soon, I promise. But
no, you're great.
You mentioned, all this stuff because it's Shed Media that's done like Girls Trip and Real Housewives of New York. Like you mentioned, you never, because there is Leah McSweeney's lawsuit involved Shed and Andy Cohen and Bravo. Like you said, you never saw any of this. Like you felt
didn't.
It was it sounds like the exact opposite.
I was shocked hearing some of the stuff I've heard, because